but he just wasn't incisive enough on the first lap.
Behind the scenes at the Spanish Grand Prix in Jerez next time out. Sterling job. The action then underway.
This morning, Raul Fernandez ended this morning's session in
the campaign that he comes here. This is Motogp of Posh and needs a big result here in COTA this week.
So many big braking stops around this COTA layout.
To unearth the future American talents, the trailblazer, wasn't he, for such a...
Should also, while we're talking about that, just send our best gats off as well on his motocross machine earlier on.
Winner here, Anea Bastianini on the 23. Fernandez, Augusto Fernandez, and Jack
41. He didn't do anything better than a 2:04.8.
PM local time. The Tissot sprint will be underway, but also so easy to make a mistake there, get sucked in.
Such as this. Bagnaia said it was so much better.
Climb from the grid up to the top on Ballpark, Hockenheim, and makes it the longest straight on the Grand Prix calendar.
Determine who moves through into qualifying minutes is where we'll expect the fireworks in this COTA before. Of course, famously when he was on the crest of a wave in early.
It was those two performances which immediately, for the 2016 season, wasn't it? All-time lap record holder here around COTA, bang the factory Ducati when he was 2.5 seconds. A few eyebrows. That's a post-race statement last year.
Don't think there were many. Is at his best, as he proved late last season in the battle down, and he looked like he had the sprint under control in Portimao too.
Bounce back ability is what Bagnaia needs here this weekend, and he has. That was just a little bit of an appetizer for what's to come over the rim.
Can't imagine Marc Marquez is going to get much weaker from here. He will extend his advantage over the year-old bike.
Here right now, isn't he, this young man, Jorge Martin, who flings the Prima Ducati. Jorge Martin, he's not been off a sprint podium since he was 5th.
After 2 rounds, he's been on the podium in every single round.
He was there all weekend in Portimao, had great
tender this weekend. For some pre-weekend thoughts from
on Maverick. How
weekend in order to be let's say in a way super talented like Fabio or
on the table, the media reporting that
not at all.
Yesterday he said he wants to wait a little bit.
An ultimate race to decide the market, but I'm not.
The LA's being so non-committal as he is right now with
the decision for him, of course, he's 2024 season, which certainly isn't the kind of thing you do when you're
old in that test and development rider role, which is Pecco Bagnaia and the factory Ducati team. Let's see how they're
to 2024. It's certainly not been easy for time out. Pecco and Marc coming together, a busy start to 20.
I mean, Jorge is a champion. He showed us hey guys, everything's not in control.
Big flight team at the moment have been pushing very strongly to try
road racing projects for Ducati, but it's halfway through this hour-long practice session. In fact, right on cue though.
Now up to 4th this afternoon, so by far and away the best.
To 02.888.
Of course, that line's available through there. Marc Marquez.
News that's breaking here right now at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas, obtaining Fabio Quartararo for 2025 and 2026 on his new endeavours.
Yeah, 1/4 century. Key part of that was securing the services of Fabio Quartararo. Of course, this might be one of the circuits where he might have his work cut out beyond the end of this one with Yamaha. If Yamaha
down in 17th place, about it, he expects wherever it is going.
His teammate in the World Championship at the moment, Bastianini's in 3rd. His teammate, of course, we know Bagnaia is going nowhere. That was announced before the season. To find the right candidate, it's not going to be necessarily easy.
And a superstar in the making, no question. Gear turn 12, and he's making it look so easy, isn't he? On the opening Grand Prix weekend in Qatar, would be a fairly significant improvement on his 0.504. His teammate Luca Marini.
All towards the back of the field at the moment. Zarco down in 17th. About Pedro Costa, it's his team boss, Javier Poncharal, who joins Jack.
No, honestly, no. And it's fantastic, you know, the race he did in Portugal. Very often you can be fast, but also this morning, you know, after 2 or 3 laps, he was our rider's not easy to pass. And you know, yesterday I had got a few not so long can pass, so I patch it because the guy is faster than me, but it's not because of the.
It's to be about the other side of the box. How is he dealing with it?
What can I do better, because I'm pushing 100% and I'm still that session. But I think Augusto is coming back.
As always, I hope we see some more of that magic this weekend.
as Jack quite rightly pointed out. Into time attack mode, here goes Vinales. New here from Jorge Martin. Over the line he comes.
Wow.
He does.
Corners here, 16, 17 and 18, which will take the top spot away from Maverick Vinales, but there is a
World Championship. He's now coming into turn 20. Frankie.
Tell you what, the all-time record is under
By 2, we are going to get the fastest ever to see here. Gian Antonio's gone top briefly. Vinales a 2 by what, the best part of half a second, and that's it. Wasn't there potentially more to come? We've still got 11 minutes, 2:01 lap of this 5.5, exceeding track limits at turn 19, which is back with the world champ with work to do.
able to play it cool late in these Friday afternoon.
Up the hill, you can see there that's rear tire during 2:01.397.
179, 1.8 seconds off the
catch this young man. If
Nobles begs the question, is there any point in going out? No sweat at the moment for Jorge Martin up at the top of the order, but no.
12th spot, Pedro Acosta just behind him on the 31, and it's all eyes on the world champion.
For 2 flying laps, Fabio Quartararo, who was out of
familiar with him Portimao before he dispensed this,
and it's a crucial one for the reigning world champion.
Here they know Vinales with his eyes on maybe an all-time lap record.
Slow down Acosta too much, and we know how quick that KTM.
Costa behind Bagnaia. This is Vinales then.
So Bagnaia will not be under any kind of threat here. If
by Acosta, Alex Marquez, Bagnaia delivers one
safely through. We've had lap times cancelled elsewhere due to
Quartararo leading the challenge
6.
there, the bottom 6. What a lot better here for the number 93, potentially. Marquez looking like they're going to be inside the top 5.
Qualifying 1, he's a second down at the 3rd checkpoint. He needs to
picks. Binder 6 tenths back, but the headlines will quite rightly go